Hello and welcome back to What the Football. We are back again with yet another video. Tip of the tongue, teeth and the lips. You're not here to talk about anything else other than we are here to talk about Christian Eriksen to Manchester United. Why I think it would be a pretty decent stellar move by Manchester United. Before we carry on with this video, please remember to like the video and please remember to subscribe to the channel. The video views are actually growing a little bit now. Turns out ranting about Gareth Southgate does actually improve views, so keep coming, Gareth. No, seriously, I hope actually he does well and England actually do something this tournament, this World Cup. I don't think it's going to happen though. But we're not here to talk about, we're not here to criticise Gareth Southgate this time. We're here to talk about Christian Eriksen. A lot of rumours circulating at the moment that he will sign for Manchester United on a free. Of course, he's left Brentford. He had a 6-month contract with Brentford, and he's left the club because obviously it was just till the end of the season. I've read somewhere today that apparently he owes Brentford a lot, which is possibly true, but also, in my opinion, Brentford owe Christian Eriksen. Because, let's face it, they were in absolutely awful form. And he came in and pretty much changed the club. He pretty much changed it. They went from relegation candidates to a club that were pretty safe by the end of April, which I think if you ask any Brentford fan for them to finish 14th or 15th, like they did, I can't remember where they finished, but they absolutely snapped the round off because they were tipped to get relegated last year pretty comfortably. So for me, the Eriksen signing, Eriksen's legacy at Brentford will remain undoubtedly. In regards to him signing for Manchester United, I'm going to give a little comparison here. I'm old enough to remember just about when Liverpool signed Gary McAllister, who was 36 at the time from Coventry, and everybody thought for a club that were in transition, Gary McAllister was not the type of signing Liverpool needed. He was 36 and he was literally on the wane. People forget that actually Gary McAllister was pretty bang average apart from 2 months for Liverpool. And that 2 months he scored a UEFA Cup semi-final goal, a UEFA Cup final goal. He assisted it in the UEFA Cup final, and he scored a goal in the Merseyside derby. He pretty much was one of the reasons why Liverpool won that cup treble that year. Did it lead to league success? No, it didn't. But for the initial success and the reason why they bought Gary McAllister, it actually turned to be a very, very good signing. I don't see Manchester United signing Eriksen as being a big issue. He's an extra trump card. We've got 5 subs coming into the Premier League next year. Imagine Christian Eriksen coming on as a 4th or 5th sub. He is extra squad depth. But that's one way of looking at it. Now, a way that I would look at it, why can't he challenge for a first team spot at Manchester United? Because let's face it, he's actually better on the ball than anything that Manchester United have got. That includes Van der Beek, by the way, who has not proved himself to be decent enough in the Premiership just yet. Obviously, with Ten Hag coming in, that might change. But why can't he challenge Bruno Fernandes for his place as a cam if Ten Hag was to play a 4-2-3-1? Why can't Bruno Fernandes be dropped from Manchester United's first team 11? Better players have actually been dropped by Manchester United in more desperate situations. I'm talking about, like, for example, David Beckham 2003 got dropped. I know that was more to do with the fact that him and Ferguson had a bit of a spat. But David Beckham got dropped for the last few months of Manchester United season. We put Ole Gunnar Solskjaer on the right wing. It turned out to be a massive success. Solskjaer was pivotal in those final few games, coming off the right, scoring a couple of goals, setting up the goal for Ryan Giggs at Highbury. It worked. And there's a question of, can we afford to drop Bruno Fernandes, who 2 years ago was Manchester United's best player? Well, if he had somebody challenging him last year in that position, there's absolutely no doubt that Bruno Fernandes would have been dropped because last year he was pretty poor. Eriksen is a better ball player than Fernandes. He's a better set pieces than Fernandes. Eriksen signing guarantees you, if he plays every single season, an extra 5 goals from corners. Can you imagine Cristiano Ronaldo on the end of some of Eriksen's corners? It would be a good signing. Is it the statement signing that Manchester United need? No, it isn't. I think a central defensive midfielder and a centre back is more of a priority in my opinion. We have good attacking options with the right coaching at Manchester United, we do. But I cannot see the likes of Wan-Bissaka and McTominay improving under this manager. Maybe not even Maguire. That's a disrespect to those players, by the way. Like, it's not they're not uncoachable. They're just not good enough for Manchester United. That's just a personal opinion. Eriksen on the free, though, does work. You're not really, you're not signing him for any money. Obviously, you'd be spending quite a bit on his wages, but considering Manchester United got be on the same, maybe even less wages than a Jesse Lingard. So it would work in that respect. I mean, Eriksen, it isn't a step in the right direction to signing, but it's not a step in the wrong direction. You can't lose to a player like him. It's you can go from A to B, or you can go straight ahead, and you don't know what happens with A to B. A could be a good signing, B could be a bad signing. He's right in the middle. He could be a good signing, could be a bad signing, but you don't lose anything with Eriksen. He's a really, really good player. And I look at Liverpool's team right now. Liverpool have got pretty much, with this Nunez signing, if he works out, they've got a really, really good side, maybe apart from one position, and that's a player in midfield. Now, I know a lot of Liverpool fans that might be watching this might think, oh, we got Thiago. Thiago doesn't guarantee 38 starts in a season. He guarantees maybe 20 starts in a season. Probably 25 at most. If Liverpool lose the league by 1 or 2 points, and they look at it like, oh, if we had a bit of creativity in that midfield, maybe a signing like Eriksen would have worked for them, or would work for them. If Liverpool were to sign Christian Eriksen on a free from under Manchester United's noses, like they did with Darwin Nunez, that's embarrassing for Manchester United. It's a free signing. He would be a good player for Liverpool. He wouldn't take Trent off corners and free kicks, but again, Trent would have to improve on corners and free kicks because Eriksen is as good as a free kick and corner taker as has been in the Premiership in the last 10 years, bar maybe Trent and Ward-Prowse. But it's that option, it's that extra option with Eriksen. So Manchester United getting Eriksen is not a bad signing. It's a good signing. It's not a great signing. It could be a great signing, but right now it's a good signing. He's better than what Manchester United have. Manchester United need to sign players. And yes, like I said, they need a CDM, they need a centre-half, they probably need a full-back. An attacking midfielder is not top of Manchester United's shopping list at the moment. But all you got to do is there's no transfer fee involved. So there you go. There's the agent fee potentially. There's the weekly wages. Do you want to come to Manchester United? Well, see that or you're still flirting around with other clubs in Europe. You will be playing games for Manchester United. We're in 4 competitions next year: Premier League, Europa League, FA Cup, League Cup. Playing Thursday to Sunday, and sometimes even Mondays. Manchester United will be playing Christian Eriksen, and you look at some of the young lads coming through as well. Look at Eriksen, look at a player that's won the Dutch league, he's won the Italian league, he's played in the Champions League final. Eriksen is one of the most underrated players I think the Premier League has ever seen. I genuinely do believe that. I think he was kind of unfortunate that he played in a team that didn't win anything. I think had Spurs had won something, I think people will look at Christian Eriksen and maybe in the same way that maybe Chelsea fans look at Gianfranco Zola. He's underrated, but within that club he is loved, and with a bit of silverware alongside that, Zola was a catalyst to Chelsea winning silverware. Had Eriksen won a League Cup or an FA Cup, he probably would have had a massive say in that. So, to cut a long story short, Christian Eriksen to Manchester United, it should be a good deal. I don't know why Manchester United don't go for it if they're not going for it. There's rumours that they are, and in my opinion, it's an absolute no-brainer. That's pretty much it. Thank you very much for watching this video. Remember, please like the video and subscribe to the channel. I'll be doing a lot more videos over the summer in regards to potential transfer rumours. Have a great evening, guys.